Alright, Moon Fan it is. Let's do it. Beauty of this deck is how the synergy works with the dragons. It's all about having a dragon in your hand to about, I want to say about 30% of the cards effects are boosted by just having a dragon in the hand.
Anduin versus Rexxar.
Bring it on, 5-0.
The light shall bring victory.
Perfect, so this gets +2 health just from having a dragon in hand. Damage. This is an amazing 3-pool taunt. Not gonna change a thing. Pretty good card lineup, huh? We got 1, 3, 4, and 5, so it's gonna be a pretty good mana pool. Hope you enjoy the show. Kenneth wins, Bazzani out. Ah, I see Fibo saw he was playing against me and just gave up. That's what happens when you're pro. Yeah, that monkey spats.
Your soul shall be mine.
The light shall bring victory.
It is common knowledge that I have a female significant other, not a male significant other. But I pledge your strength as being, you know, whatever. Oh, to Danny Rocka? Who's Rocka? I thought they were talking about me. Yeah, yeah, I said I was gonna do the, yeah, man, I'm 1v1, or excuse me, I'm 1 for 1 as, Protoss so far. So I'm gonna do Legacy of the Void beta, because it's only in the day 3 of the beta, and a lot of people want to see it. That weren't accepted in the beta because, you know, they aren't qualified. They might get butthurt about it too. Looks like we have somebody on the line though. You know, we could turn this into a Howard Stern style game show, and we can, or a gaming show I should say. We can have some callers, we can have interviews, I can have some, like, two females that are kind of the accountant slash let's laugh really loud, be a secretary, laugh loud at everything I say kind of thing. I think it would be a pretty good setup. Future-proofing.
Must consider.
You know, it's funny, I was actually talking to Brandon earlier. Had nothing to do with Elevate, but it's just amusing that that gets brought up. Mad Dog's a good guy. Well played. Well, I believe he would, if he,
Why do you call?
Were you part of that? I mean, I remember when, like, Brandon started to really, like, take control with Battlefield and CSGO, and, like, that was awesome. There's a great photo on my LinkedIn of me and Brandon playing together, and we both say windowed at the same exact time in CSGO. It's a great image. Flying, yeah. I love fast breaks. These are the shit. Alright, so we're gonna use Vagelin to take his health. 3, 2, 1, give me that health, give me that health.
Let's be restless.
Making him a 6-8. Oh yeah. And you gotta look at, look at the hand. We have a Holy Nova, a Light Bomb, Chromagus, Alexstrasza, Nefarian, and an Azure Drake. So we can make this a 3 if we want. This is gonna be devastating. Hide your children, wives and daughters, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you're, I guess, well, if you're not a wife or a daughter,
Enjoy watching.
although you have to be a daughter. I don't mind if you're only a buddy.
Greetings.
Alright, you can end your turn now, buddy.
Almost out of time.
Greetings.
You've been out of time. Thank you very much, kind sir.
Here comes the who.
You guys think it's cute to just, you know, direct everyone to my phone? Whoever's calling, leave a voicemail, alright? I'll be sure to check it. Call again, leave a voicemail, thank you. So our spell power is +1. This can't be touched by any type of spells or hero abilities. Not that this would do anything. So I figure we'll do Chromagus, then we'll get some spells from him by doing Nefarian. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. We'll do you, Sarah, maybe after, depending on health. Alexstrasza. Let's see what kind of removal he has. He's got to try to remove Chromagus. Destroy. Gain 5 health, maybe. Or he's gonna have maybe 4 damage after he swings with the 4/8 Drake.
So
Or nothing.
many possibilities.
Alright, so let that go to voicemail so you can follow my instructions. My favorite game?
So many possibilities.
Damage. When you say 3-hour warm-up, sometimes, like normally I do an hour. The video that's like a 3-hour warm-up was for this kid named Breezy who wanted to basically understand pistol rounds. Like, he needed a better grasp of how to make it work because he couldn't get a kill. Like, how to have it aimed, etc. So I was directing that stream directly at him. Yes, as people were viewing it, and it's archived that way, but it wasn't intended to be a 3-hour warm-up. It was just intended to be helpful for that person. So let's do Nefarian.
Warlock, you play with magic beyond your understanding.
Beautiful. Wonder who wrote the book of love.
Soldiers of the cold dark.
You won't have to worry about
Obey
that.
the call of chaos.
Well done, buddy. Sorry to do this to you, though.
My apologies.
Yellow swag window in 2K15. Oh. Uh-oh, Dr. Boomzors. So this is a really easy one to fix.
Shields up.
Very clever there. So we'll just go like that. And I guess we might as well.
I'll get right out.
That's a nice one drop for him though. That's a little unfair. Or odds wise for me. It's not unfair in the meta or design. If he lives we can buff him up, or we can just get Ysera or Straza out to get this done quicker.
Well played.
Let's see, which one's Suja? Nick, the twist the wrist thing, in other words, with the Death Adder Chroma calibrated to the mouse pad, all you have to do is twist the wrist, have it go in that exact, as you can see right here, I'm twisting my wrist. It is going, you know what I mean? It is not going like that, it is twisting to the side. It makes it a lot easier. Down.
I wonder.
So you can be cute as you know, as cute, try to be as cute as you want to be about it, but it works.
I bring life.
Job's done. It's not as much about flicking of the wrists, it's just, in other words, for spray patterns, rather than having to, it's just moving the wrist. Like the M4A1S, down a little bit, this way, and then down. But all I'm doing is just moving my wrists, I'm not, alright.
I wield the power.
Power glove on. He only has, what, 4 cards left? He has to start taking damage. The twisting of the wrist isn't going to... Okay. Once again, with the Death Adder Chroma and calibrated to the surface, and with the lift off, as you can see, nothing's happening really. Okay, a little bit, but it's just the way it ends up working. Not all mice end up working out that way. From prior experience. You're not doing your spray wrong. I'm sure you're doing it perfectly fine. That's just my preferred way of executing it. Turn that into a 5-9, 2-3. Alright. And then if they don't bite the dust, at least a 5-9, then we can finally play Ysera. He's getting panicked because he only got 2 cards left to start taking that fatigue damage. It's time. What do I get?
I'm almost out of cards.
I'm almost out of cards.
Well played.
Cacti, watch out there, bro. I think Sally makes garbage products. As you know, Elevate had their Zowie contract, and now it's Razor. As you can see, I use the Orb Weaver, the Deathstalker Ultimate, the LED touchscreen, Chroma. I actually have some brand new headphones to give away. Although, to be honest, to the majority of the people here, I don't want to, you know, I don't want some of you guys to win anything because you're just here to troll. But I have some hardware and some accessories to give away when there's a audience that's, you know, a little more respectful. Beautiful.
I shall bring death.
I still got 7 cards too, this dude's screwed. Well played.
Well played.
Well played.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
To me.
We're gonna end up using that. Take 3 damage, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez. This guy's on a 9 snail style downward spiral. Mr. Self-Destruct!
You face Jaraxxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion.
Mag, I'm not saying to everybody, or to you, I should say, but there are some people here that's their goal. Ouch. Brings down to 1 health.
Greetings.
I meant to put well played, but...
Well played.
Thank you for the cards.
Well played.
That was a long one, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she said. Okay, Syrinx or whatever. If I had autism, I guess I can't even get into how to even describe what I wouldn't be doing at the moment, or like and yeah, I'm all about 24 milligram nicotine, and yeah, I do vape it all day. It's part of the it's called wind fuel, my friend. Fuel for the wind. Let's try out Holy Windoned. Even though I'm about to rank up, might as well, right? I don't remember the build, you know. Tw 24 milligrams of nicotine. Like it says right. I don't know if you can read that, but 24. I used to smoke 2 packs a day Newport 100s, so I switched over to this, and the only thing is now I'm consuming more nicotine than I ever did. But at least it's deliciously flavored. What else could I say? Job's done. Alright, since Damage is so interested, let's just do this really quick. If you go to my Facebook fan page,
Let me think.
with these about 2,500 people that must be autistic to be following me here, according to our viewers. Here's me showing up. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's right. That's a 5 out of 5 grid rating.
Let me think.
1 second here. What's that? NVIDIA ambassador from NVIDIA, Kenneth Winspaziani. Who could that be? Let's see. Exertus, that's Elevate, formerly. Us in first place. It's killing Mad Dog, killing Delusive. That's when Elevate was Exertus. Killing Delusive again, killing Delusive again, killing Delusive again. Right up here, Travis. It's coming up, my apologies. Oh, that's when I didn't stick, or, well, hold on. I didn't, you know, I obviously didn't fake it, and I was the last dude left, and Mad Dog and Delusive were alive, and I was able to sneak the defuse. Here's the bracket. So, third place, Area 51, I by Power, first, second, us third. And it was like that for 2 weekends. Same exact result. Us third, I by Power first, Area 51 second.
Well met. The battle for justice.
So, Damage, you happy now? Oh, okay, cool. Yep. There was 2 different brackets. In that bracket, we lost to Area 51, who went. So then it puts us in third. Then it's Area 51, I by Power. The other weekend was we played I by Power, lost to them. Then I went to so it's the same finale, but we were still the third runner-up team. If that makes sense.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for
So
duty.
we'll hit him with one.
For justice. For
We'll
justice.
swing in for two. Swing in for one.
Battle.
22-30. Deltron 30-30. Get my hands dirty. Wish I could play licensed music on here. I'd be rocking it. Perfect timing. So we have a dragon in our hands. So it's just delting up 3 damage.
For justice.
30 to 14. And whoever asked about my salary, this is a $2,000 suit over Italy, excuse me. As you can see, it's 100% Italian.
Come close and listen.
100% Italian wool, silk. Upcoming season we're gonna do Issa again. Thanks, Mouth. Thanks, Damage. Yeah, no, a lot of haters come in and they just assume that because they can't find something on the internet or that they haven't heard of me prior, which in the past, like, if you go back 5 years ago, the sports scene was way different. People knew about me. Anyway, they just assume things, and it's fine, so you don't have to apologize, buddy. Yeah, and I'm glad to have you watching the channel.
I wonder.
Yeah, dude, I'm doing the community tournaments at QuakeCon. I'm doing out-of-pocket cash prizes and hardware prizes, and I'm streaming with shoutcasters from QuakeCon. If you go to community.quakecon.com and do the BYOC chart, just search WinD. You'll see I'm seated next to all the id Software developers and Tim Willits and Pete Hines. There's a media BYOC pass invitation, so I'm in the second row before the NOC station. So, yeah. I do plan to stream from there, and it should be a good amount of revenue from the streaming. And great tournaments that I have planned. CSGO, Dirty Bomb, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're in Texas or plan on going, go on down, because we got a good tournament lineup.
Reporting for duty.
It was a single elimination. So, no, the team that lost I by Power,
So
those were the
many
finals.
options.
So that's why they're in second. I believe I understand what you're trying to say, because there's another team that would be placed. So I think the way that they ended up figuring it out was, I don't know if it was winner bracket, loser bracket, and then they figured out third and fourth, if that's what you're asking, because there wasn't a tied third, it was just third and fourth. Oh, we need to do something about this.
The battle.
I'm paying too much attention to the chat, my bad. I mean, not that I shouldn't be paying attention to the chat, it's just I didn't realize what was going on. I think in that one that that was single elimination bracket, so they didn't come from a loser bracket, they came right from the top bracket.
Put your faith in the light.
That's pretty much a good game.
Your magic shall not save
Oh yeah. Like 6 teams lost to I Power prior to the finals, but single elimination they get knocked out. Or the ones that got knocked down to the loser bracket just didn't end up making it anywhere. I think I understand you now. My apologies.
Don't test me, Sky.
Well played. Well, I believe I give my mods permission to mod, so mods, you may mod him. If you don't have permission, then I'll end up doing it. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, Vlad's good. Okay, my bad. Where you at, Roka? Right there, yeah. We'll do some, I don't know, maybe some, maybe a 10-man or something for fun. Whenever you're down, you know what I mean? Just a pistol. Appreciate it though. Let me get this, oh my bad, sorry, you guys are probably seeing a whole bunch of, just, I kinda wanna get another 500 viewers up here. Yeah, just please, you know, do your best to. There's been a lot of, you know, Heiko. I always say Heiko, hatred. People seem to really, I don't understand where it comes from. I dig him, so he's one of my. That's cute, Nick. To be honest, I've been streaming since Justin TV, and then once Twitch TV eventually came out, I had a channel that was just WNXWinD. And all that time, I've never actually run. Well, that's kind of what I'm getting into, Pistol. I don't know. So I have this. You just do exclamation Hiko, and it's, I mean, he's one. When I was like unable to actually play, I watched a lot of his play to kind of help me out. So anyway, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, I've never, like, I'm not even sure what the hell a viewbot is. I never bothered to Google it because it's never been brought up until the past few days. Some of these people. I mean, I have Moobot, I have Wisebot, Nightbot, etc. for commands. I went out for, I was still smoking regular cigarettes at that time. So I went out for a cigarette, and that's why I actually really swapped over to this. And I had my backpack with me with a lot of stuff in it. And somebody asked me for a cigarette. It's kind of like, like the park, like you had to be so far away from the venue. You had to go all the way to the grass near the roads. Asked me for a cigarette, and then as I'm getting the cigarette and I hand it to him, he takes the cigarette, asks for a light. So I go in my pocket, I'm looking down, all of a sudden, everything went black, you know what I mean? There was a person behind me with a handgun that just whacked it as hard as he could, right about here. And there was blood just trickling down like everywhere, and I didn't fall at that point. I think to their surprise, the one dude said, give me the bag or I'll shoot you, and I started, I guess it's testosterone, started screaming, go ahead, shoot, you think no one's gonna see you or something like that? I don't know, I just got hit in the head, So they're able to I am quite serious. I believe I can get the card out from the police. But anyway, wow. Let me finish the story there, Cacti, then I got you. Just take an hour break, Snow White. So, I actually kept fighting for the backpack back, and I got my ass kicked. Face stomped. I had some like, I don't know, like a dozen or so hairline fractures in the cheekbones and stuff. But most of it was that blow to the back of the head, which created some like neurological damage, nerve damage that, well, the neurological damage basically ended up numbing this hand, and for a while I was mixing up sentences or words before sentences for quite a while, maybe like 6 months. Couldn't feel in this hand and stuff like that. What's up, Paul New? Hey, Paul Newman, what's up, dude? But yeah, it was pretty brutal. And actually, when the police actually called, if I would do the lineup and figure out who it was, at that point I remember I was so distraught and like depressed because I thought my career was gonna be over, etc. I didn't actually even like follow up on it. I didn't go to the station. I just listened to the voicemail and clicked it off. But to anybody that's, appreciate that. 1 second. And yes, I am wearing my nice suit with shorts. So that way I look professional when I'm sitting. You're about to see me with shorts on and a blazer. Alright, so, I kind of kept these as a reminder, basically. So, Orange County Sheriff, so that would be the Orlando area. Battery DV. And I was sent to the doctor, he was the team doctor for the Orlando Magic, who would be Dr. Hoffman. So that's Dr. Kent S. Hoffman. So that way that he was able to do the x-rays and figure out exactly how to treat it, you know what I mean? So that's me, I kind of hold on to these things. Not for, you know, I guess just as a reminder. What was I gonna say? Whatever you say, there's Snoop Black. No, I don't believe it wasn't somebody from inside. And there is a ton of like of those gangsta type people in Orlando and the surrounding area. And basically when you hear that there's a big event where there's going to be a lot of expensive technology, people carrying in their PCs or consoles, things like that, accessories, backpacks full of whatever prizes, you know, they park around. I'm not saying you're a gangsta. They park around and they watch what's going on. They see who comes out with... I had a lanyard, a red lanyard, and, you know, it had my ID badge. It stated that I would, you know. So I think the idea was he must have something in that backpack. I couldn't finish it, obviously. I was, you know what I mean? Snow, I don't understand the... why you're stating the retarded part. I mean, I think I'm being very honest. I'm opening up to you, actually, not to you specifically, but this is a painful period and I'm opening up about it, talking about it. Please don't post links. Paul, at the time I was doing alright. I think I would have maybe like top 12 or something individual, maybe top 8 at best. So it would have been in the money, but I wouldn't have taken it, I don't believe. And that year the focus was a lot on console games. There was a lot of Halo and stuff. So that was kind of depressing. It was a little bit after that that MLG started to pick up more on PC games, you know what I mean? Thanks, loves. Well, trust me, it's well, it might be fun for him, dude. It's so not fun having to moderate this chat, man. I'm assuming you saw... Maybe I shouldn't continue what I was about to say. I was about to say, no, fuck it. I'm assuming you saw the photo of me with Tuco. Is that where that whole dirty bomb thing on the forums come from, where it's like WinD hires prostitutes because there's this leaked photo of me with 2 girls and I'm naked? If that's not it, then I shouldn't have brought it up, but I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. It's fucked up.
Undo it.
If not, I just fucked up.
Jaina.
You asked for it.
The light
Don't
shall
go,
bring
don't,
victory.
fuck. Everyone's gonna go fucking looking for that photo now. Alright, that's alright. Mulligan. Oh, medication question. ADHD, so I take Adderall for ADHD. After that whole episode happened, I take Xanax for, anxiety. Especially, like, whenever I go to a LAN now, or even like a LAN center, something about social anxiety in person or competition, it weighs heavily on me. I notice that when I play any title competitively,
I wonder.
it feels like, you know, because I know I'm not where I used to be at, it feels a lot heavier, you know what I mean? So like the burden's there, and so I'm on that for anxiety. I would Klonopin as well for anxiety to try to prevent the attacks from happening, while Xanax is for if I have a panic attack. Adderall XR, Adderall IR, and then it's been a long-term pain management medication for some of the injuries that occurred there, which has been reduced consistently over the years and is almost gone, thank God. So that's that. And the reason why it's all here is just because this is my job, you know what I mean? This is what I do, so I gotta take it multiple times a day. I'm not gonna go store it somewhere else and stop what I'm doing, I guess.
Let the pain speak to me.
Job's done.
Greetings.
Thank you. No, snow, in other words, after being attacked, I somehow developed an anxiety of events like that, or just public, like going to the mall or something, that many people, because there was so many people. So in situations like that, I need to take anxiety medication.
Must consider.
If that makes a little more sense. It has nothing to do with because I felt like I'm not where I'm at, but that thought comes in my head, which weighs into like negative thoughts that create more anxiety, if that makes any sense, or panic. Oh Christ. I like the window joke. Beautiful.
I am ready.
Damage, if you really end up wanting to look into some weird back history, the Winter Park Town paper and the City of Orlando paper had a small little article about it, and it had some cheesy catchphrase that had to do with, like
I must consider.
gaming athletes. Like it had some like cheesy, like the involvement of police, and I forgot exactly what it said. It was like crackdown at Major League Gaming something. I don't even remember. I apologize for
Consider.
even uttering at that point. At this point, excuse me. But if you look into that, you'll find a small article. It just mentions the event or what transpired. I should say. 4-6. I'm just gonna swing in. I don't know if it was actually Crackdown. I'm just, I'm thinking like exactly what the hell it said. I just remember shit was really like it's like a fog. It's really hazy that period. Like the 6 months after, I barely remember. So like, but I remember snippets. You know what I mean? Like, my key to my apartment was in the bag. So when I got back to my place, I actually walked. I refused to go on the ambulance because I just wanted to get home to my apartment, Winter Park, which borders Orlando. I remember walking all the way there. This bloody fucking rag. The office is closed, and I realized my key was in the bag, so I sat on the steps of the office from like 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. or something like that. And then decided to finally go into the shit's crazy. It's kind of funny when I think about it now, but it's not at the same time. Hey man, I really appreciate that donation. That really does mean a lot, because after getting sort of screwed in a recent deal, along with some medical bills that will end up helping me quite a bit. So hats off to you, man. I'll do anything on my if you play CS:GO or anything, you guys getting on me, all right? Little boy lover. Yeah, that's a little bit of my ADHD, I think. So apologies if when I do that or if I do that.
Mage, you should be more careful playing with magic.
Beautiful. Just gonna let that pass. Did who just say little boy lover? The hell? Alright, so we'll put duplicate out in case he nukes out. Actually. Beautiful. Bring Chromag. Get rid of him. For 8. 12 to 27. WinD is on the window and roll, baby. Yeah, man, I plan on getting, I was thinking about Icarus Fell with, Doppler or Hyper Beast, both Hyper Beasts and a Doppler to, I guess, kind of replace the Tiger Tooth Atomic Alloy and Orion that I'm using.
Portals online.
Robbie, I actually do have I have some extra Razor stuff for giveaway that was it's for that reason, to give away during streams. So yeah,
I wield the power. Let the game
Well played. Window in 2015. Let's see what I have at the moment. Those Black Sharks, Battlefield 4 edition, Battlefield 4 Taipan, those are still in the box. I actually have an extra, that's an extra G-Sync kit. It's 100% working. I just have the parts all down there. Yeah, I know it's a mess at the moment. I was pulling things from shelves. I have a bunch of Gunnars from that, that deal. I think I have a, not an Orb Weaver, but it's one row less. It's the Tataris. So it's similar to an Orb Weaver. It's just one row less. And I have a, it's a Naga Hex, because it only has the 4. And a Death Adder 2013, I believe it was the year. I'm using a chroma. I don't have any chromas to give away, but I have everything else that I listed. And to be honest, it's like I'm so in love with the Orb Weaver. I only use the keyboard, which at the time, I think on launch it was like $300 and $350
You asked
because of
for
the
it.
touchscreen and whatnot.
Shall bring victory.
I have it half hanging off. I only use it to type. I don't use it for any games. It's kind of pointless of a, purchase. Actually, this one I did purchase. Everything else was sent to me, if I remember correctly.